Try to sleep it off, but pain don't let me rest. I light another one, let the smoke erase the mess. But even in a haze, I see you in my head. You said I'm toxic, I said you're my cure. Guess love ain't enough when your heart ain't sure. Now I'm just a shadow of who I was before. Breaking every promise I made, it feels like love could kill me, I'd be gone by now. You left and took the air right out my lungs somehow. Every night I pray to fade, but I'm still here, drowning in these tears, chasing ghosts and fear. If love could save me, you would still be mine. But I'm just trying to numb the pain with every line. So if I vanish in the silence of the night, just know I tried. God knows I tried. Popping pills like the answers I ain't got. Drinking just to feel like I forgot. But your voice still echoes in this broken spot. Where my heart used to be before it rotted and stopped. Told my friends I'm fine, that was all a lie. Cause even when I smile, I just wanna cry. They say move on, but they don't know why. You're the reason I live, now I just wanna die. Try to hold on, you let go. Now I'm lost in the undertow. If I don't wake up tomorrow, just know I loved you more than I let you kill me, I'd be gone by now. You left and took the air right out my lungs somehow. Every night I pray to fade, but I'm still here, drowning in these tears, chasing ghosts and fear. If love could save me, you would still be mine. But I'm just trying to numb the pain with every line. So if I vanish in the silence of the night, just know I tried. God knows I tried. She walk in the room and the silence breaks. Eyes locked and I forget all my mistakes. But she don't speak much, just a look or a sigh. Got me wondering if she's saying hello or goodbye. She smile like the sun, but her heart's on ice. Every move feel like I'm rolling dice. Got me chasing her thoughts I'll never see. She don't love easy, but she's all I need. She's hard to read, but I keep trying. Caught in the silence, stuck in the fighting. My friends say I'm tripping, my mind's had enough. But no girl compares, I still call it love. My mama warned me not to fall so fast. Now I'm falling deeper and I'm scared to ask. Do you feel it too, or is it just me? She's hard to read, but she got me. I see her laugh for the guys it kills. Try to act cool, but I'm gripping the wheel. Feeling like I'm just another face in a crowd of hearts trying to win that race. I bring her flowers, she just says thanks. Text her at 2, she reply at blank. Still I wait like I'm under a spell. Even when it hurts, I won't tell. She's hard to read, but I keep trying. Caught in the silence, stuck in the fighting. My friends say I'm tripping, my mind's had enough. But no girl compares, I still call it love. My mama warned me not to fall so fast. Now I'm falling deeper and I'm scared to ask. Do you feel it too, or is it just me? She's hard to read, but she got me. My mama said love should feel like home, but this one feel like I'm all alone. Still I keep knocking on her door, hoping one day she'll want more. She's hard to read, but I'm still here, writing poems in pain she'll never hear. My heart's in pieces, but I call it fate. Cause no girl compares, it's always too late. My mama warned me I ain't that tough, but I still believe this might be love. Even if she never lets me see. She's hard to read, but she's got me. inside, told me I'd be alright. Said she never lied, held me when I broke down, kissed me when I cried. Every time I took her in, it felt like I could fly. She danced in the smoke, she burned in my chest. I swore I loved her more than I loved the rest. She knew all my scars, knew all my sins. She whispered in my ear, let me in again. Molly, why'd you leave me cold? Told me you'd be here when I get old. Now I'm alone, lost in the haze. Another high, another phase. Molly, you don't love me back. You just paint my world and fade to black. I thought you were the one I need, but you were never real, just make believe.
Woke up on the floor again, shaking through the dawn. You gave me heaven, but it never lasted long. You dressed like love, felt like a dream, but nothing's ever quite what it seems. I skipped out on my family, friends and truth, just to chase your ghost in a hotel room. You kissed like fire, you hugged like ice. You made me pay the highest price.
I carved your name in every song, but now I know I had it wrong. You were never just a girl to me. You were my drug, my ecstasy.
Molly, why'd you leave me cold?
You were never real, just chemical. Thought you healed what broke in me, but you just made it harder to breathe. Molly, you don't love me back. You're just a pill with a pretty act. I thought you were the one I need, but you were never real, just make believe. You weren't love, you were ecstasy. Live large, die young, I ain't slowing down. 2 cups in my hand, got me floating off the ground. Girls in the club, going up, it's wild now. Make it rain, make it back, that's how I move the crowd. Dirty Sprite with the ice, it's a wave. Big racks flashing like a light parade. New whips, new drip, new place. Living like a king till I fade in the hay. Pull up, valet, chain, looking like a light show. Bad ones twerking in the section with their eyes low. Lean got me float, feeling like a psycho, but I still stack it while I'm twisted in the night though. Shades on the side, don't see no hate. She ride like a pro, this ain't her first date. Got the pills in the pouch, got the cash in the safe, and I'm dancing with death like it's fade on a date. Lights flash, bodies move, I lose track. She whispering secrets with her hands on my tats. Popping like a bottle, ain't no looking back. I'm the one they follow when I step on the mat. Live large, die young, I ain't slowing down. 2 cups in my hand, got me floating off the ground. Girls in the club, going up, it's wild now. Make it rain, make it back, that's how I move the crowd. Dirty Sprite with the ice, it's a wave. Big racks flashing like a light parade. New whips, new drip, new blaze. Living like a king till I fade in the hay. Purple in my vein, red 10 in my vision. 100 on the dash, yeah, I move with precision. She love my vibe, reckless ambition. I live like a threat, no intermission. Table full of models, smoke in the air. Everything designer, don't care what I wear. $1,000 shot, yeah, pour it, don't share. She said she love pain, well, baby, I'm rare. Throwing bills like I'm praying, I'm now. Told my demons, you ain't killing me now. I go hard, cause I might not last. But if I crash out, I'm going out fast. Going out fast, going out fast. look at me like I'm already gone inside. But I smile, raise my cup, toast the sky. If I don't make it home, I still live my life. Live large, die young, I ain't slowing down. 2 cups in my hand, got me floating off the ground. Girls in the club, going up, it's wild now. Make it rain, make it back, that's how I move the crowd. Dirty Sprite with the ice, it's a wave. Big racks flashing like a light parade. New whips, new drip, new plays. Living like a king till I fade in the haze.
Welcome everybody to this matchup here. We have the Phantom Academy versus Kracked Academy. Should be a very interesting match here. This is basically not a completely revamped team for Phantom. For the people that don't know, I am the main GM for Phantom Academy and for the uppers team as well. So this is my team here. So this is going to be the first time we're going to be seeing a couple new faces there. Originally we're on the No Fear team. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys play here. You know, we got Brave, which was originally on the No Fear team. We got Vibes as well, Shad Ray, and Just Shred. So, you know, versus, you know, this is actually, for the people that are watching, this will be August's, you know, the org owner or co-owner or main owner, you know, of, you know, Kracked Gaming. So he's going to be making his first time appearance here tonight. So we'll be able to see the man, the myth, the legend himself with the rest of his squad facing off against my team. So it should be a pretty interesting game to say the least. So far, Kracked Academy has basically had an undefeated season. Their last game, though, was a little bit of an upset, though, against the Greats team. It went to a map 5, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the HP was a 250 to 150, you know, in favor of Kracked Gaming. Then the S&D was in favor of Kracked Gaming as well. It was a 6-2, I believe. And then something clicked, something changed there in the control, and they were just able to just overwhelmed Kracked Gaming and did a reverse sweep from there on. So, you know, Kracked Gaming is definitely a force to be reckoned with here. Compared to my team currently, I believe they've won 1 game. So I think they're like 1-2, 1-3, something like. Yeah, we're on week 4, so 1-2. So they're around the middle there, you know, a little bit below the middle there, but hopefully, you know, with Brave being added to the roster, a main AR, somebody that's able to hold down a lane and be able to, you know, anchor those spawns if need be, and just having that solid overwatch, you know, maybe we'll see a different game here. So definitely going to be interesting to say the least. But let us know down in the comments below, how do you guys feel like this is going to be? I think, honestly, it could be a really good game, you know, especially considering, you know, some of the players from Phantom are some of the highest KD, highest OBJ players. I mean, I don't necessarily that they're not winning all their games, but they do have the stats to show that they are some pretty solid players as well. They're all within like the top 10, top 15 players across both the uppers and lowers. I know it's a little bit different, guys. I know that, but it does add them together, so it'll be interesting. I mean, Curb, I believe, or it's either Curb or Joker. They have the most OBJ time. I think it's Joker. And as a reminder, that will be updated as well. After this game tonight, I'm going to be adding all the damages and finalizing all the matches for week 3. So then Shadow will be working on week 4 for you guys. So that's normally around the time frame. Usually, you know, we get done with week, like, for example, say week 2, and then we'd be basically playing week 3, and usually by the end of week 3, the week 2 stuff would be done. So usually a week after all those games are done is when we have all the stats updated and ready to go for you guys. So as of right now, if you're somebody that's looking at the website, which that is available if you guys need it, it is posted and pinned in multiple places as well. All of it's accurate up until week 2. Drax is the only exception because he has e-subbed for Phantom twice, so he's the only one that I really have to go into and update his shit personally. So, yeah, as of right now, pretty much everything is accurate up into a T, and I'm gonna be working after the stream here and get that ready for you guys. So, yeah. Let's look at the map set for tonight. I believe it was sent to me, so I'll be able to let you guys know. So we should see it on. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. So I'll be starting out on the red card once again. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's of today. All right. So red card HP once again, but we're gonna be mixing it up on the the dealership S&D there for the map 2 there, and then going halfway through we got the protocol control there. Second half we'll be going into the Hacienda HP, then protocol once again to finish it off. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Besides the Hacienda and maybe the red card, this map pool is looking more in favor of Kracked Gaming. They do really good on protocol in general. That just seems to be a map for them. When it comes to the Hacienda, it's kind of like give or take depending on what team they're facing. We've seen them on the red card as well. That's another one of those like 50-50 maps. I don't think I've seen them on dealership though, S&D, but we know how that map plays. You either see teams play like Fantastic Four is a prime example of it. They go balls to the wall and instantly rush that middle lane and get map control just like that. Or you have teams that they see how the first 2 rounds go and then they usually play back and spawns and let the opponents make the mistakes there. So it should be interesting to say the least. And we are in the game. Appreciate it, I think. Alright, so we're going to be starting off here. Protocol. Yeah, hard point, baby. Just a teenager, baby. So let us know how you guys think it's going to go down below. You think they're getting door dashed? I mean, it's possible. It is possible. I mean, you could say that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be biased here. Like, there's definitely gonna be favorite. There's gonna be a lot of fans here, from Kracked Academy. But we also got to remember when No Fear had their worst team, they put up numbers against Kracked Academy. So let's just keep that in mind here. No biases here. All right. Well, you can have biases. That's fine. But I'm just saying. I'm just gonna point that out. That's just how I am. And also, just as a reminder, chat, I do have the right to freedom of speech. I am allowed to be critical. I'm allowed to joke around. I am allowed to have my own opinion. If you are offended by that at any point in time, then you should not be here. Alright? Because it's not going to stop people on the news. It's not going to stop people in person. It's not going to stop people online. So if you feel any sort of way, then I guess sue me at that point. If you have the money for it, at least. So, here we are. We're going to be starting off on the P2 here. There was a little bit of a mixiness between the 2 teams here on the P1. We are going to be seeing the Kracked Academy team starting to, bring it up here. And I do have to put that disclaimer out. I know I'm kind of sidetracking it, but I now have to make sure I know I say it every stream, but I'm going to emphasize it a lot because some people feel some sort of way based off of tones and stuff, but in reality, it's not really that deep. But we progress. But anyways, Brave is going to be getting the top here. We are seeing a back and forth between the 2 teams as well. This should be very interesting to say. Ooh, he got blown up by the car. Poor Brave. That's unfortunate, but definitely starting out pretty mixy here. Just Shred is going to be on the flank. They're going to scrap the time here and try to. Ooh, nice trade there from Shred. We're going to see a full push here from. Actually, let's go over to next here real quick. August is going to be able to get the trade there. Gonna be getting the staircase here. Maybe we can get. Ooh, he's gonna get Noisy's gonna get traded out. That's gonna be one trade for CJ on the outside here. Does he get two? He almost does, but he is gonna get eliminated there by. I believe that was either Vibes or Shred. I might be wrong. I am just going to point out, chat, my eye is definitely in pain, so I did drink just slightly, so then it can numb the pain. That's kind of the reason why I wasn't doing a stream tonight, but I did have to pull through to make sure that this happens tonight. So I do apologize if there's any, like, you know, unnecessary comments, a little bit, quote-unquote, unprofessionalism. It's just how it be, so I can numb the pain, because it's actually excruciating. But we will continue here, ladies and gentlemen. Vibes is going to be on the rotation here. Definitely an even game to start out. We are going to see Kracked Academy be on the rotation here and starting to get new. Noisy's going to do a really good job here at holding the top bricks or top hedges here. This is going to be a very crucial part here. They aren't going to see, I don't know. Bravesky is going to be going up top. He's going to be able to get the trade there. Ooh, almost gets gunned out. Vibes is going to be on the hill playing underneath. Oh, is going to lag out just a little bit there and is not going to be able to kill. Noisy is going to be able to get the trade there as well. Noisy is somebody that was part of No Fear, was dropped under a different GM here. That is something that was announced, by the way. Bad Souls is no longer the GM for No Fear. You know, it's unfortunate. You know, he was new to it. Making some interesting decisions, to say the least, and he was voted off of GM. So that is something that is public. It's something that needs to be said because it involves the contacting between the GMs. So I do apologize if any feelings, quote unquote, may have been hurt in the process of that. It was not that deep. It's just something that had to be done. So we are here. Trent's took over the GM spot for No Fear as well. So for the people that are watching that are other GMs, that's the person to contact. I will be helping him as much as I can, though. CJ's going to get a beautiful kill on the outside there. Cameras is going to be able to make the second trade. That's going to be a two-piece going 16. Ooh, Vibes is going to be able to pick up the trade here. He's going to have to play his rump, and that worked. Okay. It's definitely a very mixy red card, to say the least. There's been a lot of white time. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It's a good and bad thing, you know. It just lets you know that the trades are going back and forth. I mean, you can kind of see it between the two teams. Shred is going to get eliminated there as well. We're going to see a rotation onto the new. Noisy's going to be in a very good position here with CJ. That's a beautiful drop shot there from CJ as well. He's going to be making his way towards the side here. We're going to go over to Shad. Should be the one to see him. That little off angle there is devastating, but is going to get traded out there by Shred. Ooh, Shred is going to try to get onto the boy. He's going to play his life. He's going to peak with low HP, and he's still not healed. Oh, that's just unfortunate. He's just hitting. Yo, he got every one of those nades. But this is only a 30-point game, guys. It's still close, but I mean, it's definitely looking in favor of Kracked Academy. 100% is. They just had map control pretty much the whole game. You know, I don't know if it's rotations. I don't know if it's the lanes are getting covered. So it's definitely coming down to the rotations and setups here from the Phantom Academy. But Kracked is going to be set up for the new. Beautiful. He's done missed a couple shots there. Noisy's going to get a nice elimination at the top window there. You know, unpopular opinion or kind of popular opinion. You know, surprisingly at the the uppers, you know, division, it's not really favorable to be up in those windows. You know, it definitely works in situations to be able to try to get that over coverage, but it's not good to stay up there. I mean, you are able to see the majority of the map, right? But, I mean, you're not able to give that information from the P1 if an enemy combatant is going through there. So, you are able to do initial trades. It's good on the initial rotation to be up there. But sometimes it's just better to be down in hedges there. You're able to get more information because people are constantly challenging it. So, that's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Name of the game. Kerber's gonna be going on the backside here. It's gonna be P2, so oh no, P3. My bad. I can't see out of my right eye, chat, so it's like I'm trying my best here. Trying my best. Let's see, trades going in favor. Noisy's gonna be on a free kill streak. Is gonna see one. That's gonna be eliminated. It's just, yeah, the Phantom team is just not able to get on time. I mean, Crack Gaming's doing a really good job at reading the spawns and whatnot. We are gonna see some trades go in favor of. Chad is gonna be a little bit slow, but he's gonna get traded out there. The spawns are definitely was a little bit mixy here, but we are gonna see that Phantom's gonna gain control. That's gonna be 2. It's gonna be 1. Almost gets 2. Is gonna get eliminated there, and the kills are going to go in favor of Kracked Academy. Yeah, they're gonna have to do some adjustments here. They're getting scraps. I mean, that's good. You know, it's good to get scraps, but the whole team still at old, bro. That's what they're losing by right now. I mean, Brave being added to the roster is new, so team chem might be a little bit off, but the rest of these guys have been playing together. I mean, it's no different than, Noisy is somebody that's from Cracked, so maybe they have a little bit of chem, but I don't think necessarily that. I mean, he's doing pretty good though. 23 and 17. Yeah, he's doing not too bad, bro. I'm telling you. And considering, what some people may think of the guy, he's not doing too bad. He gets the job done, covers the lanes he needs to. I don't necessarily think of anything bad, He is emergency sub for this game for them, by the way. So if he does decide to play for Kracked Academy again, he will have to wait 2 games. And also, as a reminder, for a lowers division right now, besides there's technically 11 weeks, right? But it's a little bit mixy because there was 10 originally, and then I had to add the greats because they came a little bit late before the season started. So I had it all planned out already. So week 11 has 3 games for the greats team. So you'll see a week where they'll probably have 2 free kills, but probably how it will end up being seen. We're going into week 5 here, so that's technically halfway through the season for lowers, which means roster lock for you guys that are watching at home. So they can't really, players could still self-drop, but they also, they technically have to stay. It's going to be one of those things where they're going to have to make do with the do. But yeah, that's how it be. Vibes is, he's getting some decent hill time. I don't know what it is, man. He was doing really good the first 2 weeks, but I don't know if it's because he's just hasn't been locking in or what, but he's just not. I love him to death, bro, and he's able to. I think it's just pacing, bro. I really think it's pacing, and a little bit of the spawn awareness, I think. So I think if he looked at his minimap more, yeah, he would be more lickety-splayer. We're going to see some trades happen in tickets. They are going to be able to clear the time. I'm not going to lie. This is going to... Oh, wow. Okay. So this is not going to go in... I was expecting this to be a 250 to something. They're going to get some time here. Crack's doing a really good job at keeping them off the hill, too. Like I said, they've been keeping a lot of white time in this game. Lots of white time. Lots of it. The Sloth. OG Sloth. Dead Games in here. Eclipse Almighty. Appreciate all you guys. Mad Silts, welcome. PDR Vape. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. Do we have any moderators in the chat? Vipers in here. Appreciate you guys. You guys are all fucking beautiful. I love y'all. Stopping by and supporting these teams play. Ooh, they could bring it back, bro. It's at a time right now if they just keep them off. Ooh, they just keep them off. Get as much of this time as possible. They're gonna have to rotate though. That's gonna be the tricky part. They could possibly they only have to touch it, bro. Yep. So 200 to 171. That's going to be the first game. So definitely not as much of a DoorDash as we were expecting to be. I mean, it is possible that they win all 3 games, right? But that's not like, this wasn't a Cracked Academy versus, Greats game. Like, I mean, this team is one of the literally top 2 teams against one of the bottom 2 teams. Like, that's just statistics. Even if they have numbers and whatnot, which is nothing to scoff at. But if this was going to be a DoorDash game, it should have not been that close at all. I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Oh my god. And if that game's watching, you have the biggest, beautiful forehead. Just saying. Dealership. Yeah, we're going to be going... My game crashed? What? That's poo-poo. Do I have a BRB screen? I do not. The crazy thing is I have the thing. Why did it crash, though? It's so weird. That is so weird, chat. I hate that with a burning passion. Alright, well. We'll load this back up. He's running an administrator! Actually, just do one of these real quick. There's no point in playing music right now. And I'll just join back up on them here in a second. But in the meantime, we'll listen to human music. Oh, I still see them shadows in my room. Yeah, I think by the time Fear and Ivan get in here, the game's gonna be done at this point. They were supposed to come in and help me. Yep. Just go back to the regular scheduled program. I'm streaming, casting, everything. All good. We got it, chat. Me, the audience, some Copenhagen winner. No, I'm just kidding. But how do you guys feeling after that first game? You think that was pretty compy? It was definitely back and forth for a while there. Again, there was so much wait time. That was kind of weird to me. That was just something strange. The neighborhood. Who you don't call? Yeah, that was just weird to me. I mean, it happens. It really does. I just was expecting it to be a 250 to something. Maybe 250 to 150. Who the hell are you? John Wick? I barely know him. We join back with you. Let me in! You don't let me? Oh my god, Baboom Bear! Now we're gonna be on the S&D. I hope they give me time. It was team 1. We got 1. Best of 3. Why is he only going to... I don't know. Max score 3. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. So let's put the mini-map back on. So you guys can watch the mini-map at home. But let's get ready to rumble! Ah, Queen Beach. Welcome. Sticky Buds is in here. Street Cheetah. The Egoist. The Ego Sloth. I don't know who that is. Maybe that's one of the org guys that I was told about in GNL one time. It might be. I think he's somebody from Kracked though. Seems pretty chill. Yeah, I have to constantly check the viewers now, chat, because when people bullshit and say that they're watching the stream when they weren't, I just have to check it now. Just all the time. Stabs in here, appreciate ya. Yeah, because some people like to just, say that things are personal when they're not. I personally don't give a fuck what people think. I really don't. Because you're not me, bro. If you want me to be honest with you, I'll sit down and be honest with you. That's how I am. And if you don't like the honesty, then don't take it to heart and actually, learn from it. Some people like to double down and be stubborn, bro. They don't like to grow as people, bro. I really don't. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling. I mean, they got back. How did he get through? Vibes don't get eliminated there. It's now going to be a 3-2. 3-2. Ooh! Noisy, nice trade there. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. Shred, one of the highest damage dealers in lowers versus Noisy. Does he get timing? No, come on. You make these reads. Ah. Ba boom ba. Thank you so much for the follow, Queen. Appreciate you. You're the best. Wait, is the top of the leaderboard updated? Yeah, he was like, he has to be somewhere in garage. He made a really good... Wait. Noisy with a 3 kills off rip, so maybe he's an S&D guy, bro. I mean, he did pretty good on the respawn there, though. Right, chat? Like, I thought he did pretty good. Like, he wasn't negative. I mean, I think he was like... What was it, like 27 to like 22 maybe? Or 30 something to 22, something like that. He's been pretty good. Now you see how slow everybody's playing right now after that first round? They're like, we don't want to make a mistake here. But, I mean, Phantom's going to be forced into a situation here. August is going to be a little bit aggressive here. They might rotate back around and maybe get B site, because there's no, I mean, there's one at the far back side of B site. Ooh, nice trade there from 8. That's gonna be vibes. Love seeing that from him. Yeah, dude. That's the one reason why this map is kind of like Bushka. Oh, you're good, Queen. No worries. I appreciate the follow anytime, bro. No worries. I don't try to force people to follow, you know. I don't try to keep people in the league. People are enjoying themselves. That's all that matters to me, man. All that really matters. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with a little ego here and there, you know. It happens. Ooh. Oh, imagine if he just shoots his teammate there out of cold blood. Oh, that's just... 2v2, though. I like that they went to the... It was smart on their decision here. Like a recruit bot? Noise is going to try to get on this bomb here. He's going to eliminate the 1. And the trades are going to go in favor of Kracked Academy. He just don't have enough time here. Hey, all I'm saying is, chat, for the amount of, you know, I'm not going to put it bluntly, bro. The amount of shit talking, bro, the roasting that I see, bro, I better see all these fuckers next year. That's all I'm saying, bro. Which, mind you, next season on BO7, we might do like a little in-between season of Splitgate just for fun. Say fuck it, you know. That's going to be one of the games on the map pool there, Frag Punk, you know, either Frag Punk, Splitgate, or an older COD title, which would be Codcasters that work. I've never Codcast on older CODs, besides MW3, but we'll probably lean more towards the different titles, you know, just to see how it goes. But next season will be like straight up lowers, $5 entry. And how it'll basically go is people will get eval'd, you know, and then we'll see if people stick around. And those people, either individuals or a GM will submit through Cash App or whatever we need to use to pay for the entries. $5 for lowers, $10 for uppers. So then there's, you know, an actual, like, guaranteed, like, pretty good prize pool for everybody. And just to give some perspective, right, there has been probably close to 100 players between the both uppers and lowers. So even if you cut that in half, you know, it's 500. Or no, I'm doing the math wrong. 100 players, 50 for uppers. That's 500 for uppers, and then lowers it would be 50 players, so that'd be 250, which is honestly not too bad considering. you know. And that's not even including whatever extra money, because I consider myself a sponsor for Ghost Nation stuff, so I might throw an extra like $100 here and there, you know, for the uppers and lowers, so it's a little bit bigger for you guys, more, you know, eye grabbing for you. Something to actually work towards. So this is a witness, by the way. This is, you know, me saying this in stream is not cap. I haven't bullshitted, and I always post my receipts in the league server, so you could even ask Logic from last year. They got their money. I don't know what they did with it. I sent it to one person, but they got their money. Not like some of these leagues that they'll, you know, put the money up, say about the prize pool, and then they fucking spend it. I've seen that happen before, which is fucking bullshit. I hate when that shit. Oh my gosh, they're getting slammed. Shad is just. I mean, he was good for being on the opposite side here. Oh, he's gonna get the defusal there. It's gonna be 4-0. I don't know. I mean, the damage is there, right? There's a little, like maybe 200-300 more damage from the Kracked Academy. But that's all it really takes to make the difference of this S&D, bro. They're doing a really good job like they normally do. Doing their due diligence, you know. Racking this shit up. Covering the lanes. Pushing together. Collapsing. You know. They just do a lot of things right. The main reason I feel like Greats beat them in their previous game is because they were able to do that at a faster pace. Chad, he is under your nose. Please. He got the bomb off. Oh, beautiful heady there. Is he laying down on the stairs there? That count as a stair glitch? Would that count? Because technically there's no view. I don't know. Imagine. Oh, is he eating Diddy? That's just unfortunate. When I see you again. He's like, crack gaming, bitches! Yeah! That's pretty much what he was like right there. I'm just saying. That was like a live, you know, ice impression of what those words mean, bro. I'm telling you. Watch your profanity. So definitely S&D is not Phantom Academy's strong suit. I think if they had like Dead Game in there, he definitely adds a lot more map pressure that is needed, but his schedule has been so like, you know, fucky-wucky, so he hasn't been able to play. But I think that's what the issue is. They're able to get trades. It's just where they are on the map. The rotations for HP has been off. Able to break hills, cover lanes. But that's the biggest thing. The gunning is definitely back and forth. S&D is definitely their weakest, though. That's going to be something we need to work on. It's alright, though. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. He's an Iron Maiden baby. But Shad's going to be by himself in a 1v2 situation. Definitely has the potential here to clutch this up. But we'll see if he's able to execute. Bomb is going to be all the way in Timbuktu. Going to pick up the SMG. Never before seen play here. No, I'm just kidding. He's picked up the SMG before. Where is the bomb? There it is. We're going to pick it up. They're just going to wait for the plan here. Honestly, if I was him, I would just rush out, try to get a single kill here. Why? Oh, you would hear the door open. It's just little things, chat. But that's going to go in favor of Crack Gaming. Yeah. Almost 1,000 damage from Noisy. Noisy's just been having a phenomenal game. Just a phenomenal game. Feel bad for anybody that thought he was really bad, though. Honestly. I mean, it could also be one of those things where he just doesn't fit for that set team. You know what I mean? Like, right? Doing some 360 no scope shit. You know, wall run that shit into a backflip slide. So it's definitely 2. So how come? Do they like? So how come I can't wait? So if I do, would it be? Oh, I should be able to go to. Alright. I don't know why it doesn't let me pick for 3. I guess it doesn't make any sense. Protocol control. I mean, we've seen how this team's able to do. They still have no tenure, so that mid cannon is going to be a problem. It's really going to be a problem, chat. It is going to be interesting to see how Noisy and August fell into this, because it definitely seems like since those two are playing tonight, it's a mainly AR dominant team right now. Hell, I think the whole team is ARs. Yeah, because Noisy's a main AR. August, I've never seen him use a sub, so he's an AR. The Tenyo, I've only ever seen it. Yeah, it's Curb is the only one that's used the sub, so it's literally 3 main ARs with a sub player versus 2 SMGs and 2 ARs, pretty much. It's COD. It's always funky. That's what I'm saying, mama. That's what I'm saying. I think the only season I haven't had that much issues was the MW3 season, the preseason we did like over a year ago. But even that Codcaster was messed up. Like there was like points of the year that it was just like hard to use for like a couple weeks there. But it wasn't this bad. Like at least towards the end of the game they, fixed it. This one they just like, we'll just scrap it, let them have what they have. Be the equivalent of the people that made Project Hardline. If anybody knows that game, you know it. Gas? Yeah. 25-24. Lives going in favor of Phantom. Brave does a really good job on control, I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is her game mode, man. And I think it's because in control... What the hell? I say that and instantly falls off the map. Yo, my caster curse is just unreal tonight. But she does a really good job on control. And I think it has a lot to do since the spawns are more simplified, so she's easily able to make the reads on where these guys are coming from. Vibes just got eliminated off the point there. They are going to get a free tick. They're going to be making their way towards the B site here. Oh, my throat is going. Say pause. And they're in the water again. So make himself known. They're just gonna completely forget about the guy in the back. Shout us. A little bit of zigs there. He's gonna be able to get the kill there. Lives are gonna go in favor of... Oh, no. It's pretty even here. This is definitely a game mode that I feel... This is her champs? What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with somebody doing good in a game, bro. It's not always that serious. I mean, it is a league game, I know it's only $100, but I mean, that's some money that we didn't have before, especially for a free. This season being a free entry. That's all I'm saying. I think it definitely means more when you put your own money on the line. But still, joining it, free money. Hell yeah, mama. Never go wrong with an AR. Gets eliminated there. Noisy's going to be able to get on the hill. They are going to be able to get the 4th tick there. They are going to be working on the 5th tick. He's going to get eliminated off the hill here. 6 and 7. Almost S&D timing here. Yeah, I appreciate that. It used to be, what was it? Optic Alphas. But I like the name switch that I did. We picked that name from before because it's kind of a mixture of something that, you know, I was kind of cool with, and then Ty was on my roster last season. He is on Prodigy this year. This season, I mean. And the one's gonna go for Phantom Academy. Hell yeah. Getting some maps on the board. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, he's getting this mid coverage here. Does he get a free piece? That's one. Does damage to the third. I don't know if he got that third though. You got that mid cannon lane. You got that outer B side there for Lighthouse. You got the top windows there covering mid lane as well. There's just a lot of long lanes for this map. And the only real place for this map for SMGs to really... Why are we... So this is just a timing thing, guys. Definitely not counting the amount of time. It only really takes around 3-4 seconds to get to the middle of the map on this one. So we're just trying to play way too fast than when we need to. I think that's what it is for Phantom. Playing way too fast than you need to, not playing for the oncoming players. And sometimes, you know, that's honestly the difference here for, you know, for lowers, and sometimes works in uppers too. Like, you do not need to play really fast in this game. Simplifying the game helps out a lot, and then you can speed up once you're comfortable, right? Like, I've seen teams play like turtles on the map and crush like people moving like, you know, Speedy Gonzalez. And it's because they're going to be in lanes that they're supposed to be in, you know, holding their irons, and it's a lot easier to get your kills when, you know, your irons are already up, you know? Obviously don't get eliminated. Noisy's going to be on the undercarriage here, the underpass, the computer room. They are going to defend here, are going to be able to get one. That's going to be a beautiful two-piece there from CJ. Gonna see the outer lanes here. Shad's gonna take a lot of damage there. Was at 10 HP. He's gonna fully heal here, playing his life. See if he gets the right comms here from mid. I feel like the moment he steps out though, he's gonna just sit up. What are we doing? Yeah, it seems like we're definitely playing for kills here. The crazy thing is, it's not even like Kracked has like complete map control here. We're doing so many individual plays, man. Like, we're splitting up when we don't need to. We're not finishing off A. Spicy Man 90, welcome. Hey, time counts. I could count the amount of times on my hands that the player, like, honestly, like, if you have a couple players that are, you know, getting damage, holding their lanes, like, they're like an Iron Fortress and slaying out, nothing wrong with that. But OBJ wins games. I'm sorry. Like, I've seen way too many games of people dropping 60 kills to lose, bro. And it's because, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with them kill horn a little bit, you know, getting those necessary kills. But at the end of the day, if they're kill horn, they let people through, and the rest of their team doesn't have map coverage, then them kill horning is useless. Right? Because at the end of the day, if they're kill horning, they have to take over as IGL to let people know. It's like, I haven't seen so-and-so. Or, oh, I got this person. Oh, I got this person. I killed him. You know? Because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And if you're losing track of your numbers, bro, ain't helping. Ain't helping. And I swear it's always the quietest mofo going on those kill streaks, man. It really is. Vibes will be try to get the mid control here. August is going to be a good little hill kitten and get on the point there. Gets one. He's going to chow out a little bit aggressively here. They are going to clear that. They are going to be going over to, I think they're just playing around the B site here. Beautiful. Now it looks like we're seeing a little bit of a spawn trap here. Oh, he's going to be covering this top side. He got lucky there. If he would have stayed prone. Now, I just want to remind everybody, right? When it comes to the whole, making sure to keep track of, like, if I'm in control of the game, like, I'm the one that is host, like, I will end games, well, usually it's, if enemy team sees it, like, if it happens to them, they'll clip it, let me know. Crack Gaming is, yeah. Crack Academy is. It's currently 2-0. It's a little bit mixy on the HP. It was like 200 to like 170 something. It went until the time ran out. The S&D was DoorDash. It was basically 6-0, 6-1. And then the control's been back and forth. I mean, which honestly is kind of refreshing to see. So this isn't like necessarily like a DoorDash game. It really isn't. It's closer than what we've seen before when No Fear faced Kracked Academy. But it hasn't been too bad. Can't really complain much. 5 with 22 HP. Ooh, nice jump there. Almost looked like he didn't even dive. It was like kind of like his whole upper torso just didn't move. Yeah, so it is 2-0. If you see at the top of the Codcaster thing, you see 2 white dots there. That's 2 map counts for Cracked. Yep. I just like have the little face at the bottom there of the scoreboard, It's just like a derp face. Derp, 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 derp. So it looks like... Let's get ready for a death battle! CJ's a little bit at the top here. Very good position here for the ARs. Yeah, beat him up. We got him. He's just sitting on that point. I don't understand why. And yeah, Cracked Academy is going to get the round 3. So it's currently 2-1. Still anyone's game. It's been in favor of the defending side so far this game. I don't think I've seen a win off of getting the sections. So it probably has. I'm just kind of here. And I was a young boy. So how you guys enjoying the game so far? You guys having a wonderful night? You guys lurking? You guys watching? Let me know. Gotta constantly look at this viewer thing now. You don't want to say the wrong thing. Xeons? Who the heck is Xeons? Welcome to Xeon Streaming. Welcome. I wonder if that's a crack guy. It's relatively only a year-old account. Not bad. Respect the chow. Almighty Mara, appreciate you guys. I do need to look at who this guy is. Yeah, I don't know. Braves will be on the top side here. Braves skin. We're going to see Phantom get their first section for this round. Crack's definitely doing a little bit better on getting mid-map control. But, I mean, Phantom is going to be just right there. So, shooting the shit. Come on, you got it. Come on, you earned that shit, Earthman. Oh, yeah. CJ is going to be healing up. They are going to get a lot of map pressure here. They should be spawning Lighthouse now. Should spawn back Lighthouse if he's pushing up that far. Oh, I know, I'm dumb. That's their spawn. I'm a big dummy boy. He couldn't play you enough? Oh, I got you. Hey, appreciate you being here, bud. Support your man. Support one of your guys, so Love seeing that. I love seeing that. Honestly, not a bad game. It's been back and forth. I mean, it's gonna come down to this though. I mean, they're down by 10 lives. All they have to do, they did get themselves more time, but now they just gotta, yeah. I think Crack Gaming is just gonna bleed out these lives here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dude, I'm telling you, where CJ was right there gets people every single time, man. See it, uppers, lowers. We're waiting way too long to get this kill. Does he get a 2? Nope. And yeah, that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Free O. Oh, free 1, my bad. Oh, that's my fan, because I don't have an AC. I'm actually surprised at picking up. That means I have to adjust my filters on the OBS. I do apologize for that. But no, if I didn't have that on, I spent, what, the first 3 weeks just my room being at like 80, 90 degrees. So I kind of got tired of it. So it honestly is just better for you guys to listen to that sound until I fix it. And I'm not, on fire, But yeah, I mean, damn it, yeah. I don't know, man. It wasn't a bad game though. It really wasn't. This is the first time. I think this was maybe like they done like 1 or 2 scrims with Braveski. Definitely some chem that's gonna build up, and there's still plenty of time. Over half the season left. Basically around 6 games, 7 maybe for each team. So. Still plenty of season left before finals. Definitely was a game to say the least. Game to say the least. But I do appreciate everybody that stopped by. Just give a shout out to everybody that's in there. And also, as a reminder, I did put in the community server, guys. There is events happening here between today and to August 1st. For people that don't know, August 1st is both mine and Wild Mama's birthday, so shout out to her. Love you, Wild Mama. Love seeing you in the stream. He'll have twinsy birthday. They're doing a little event over there in KSI. It's more of like a fun family thing. So if you want more information on that, they're doing like a ladies' night too. If you want more information with that, feel free to contact her. And then we also have from another server they're doing, which mind you, the percentage is different now. It's you get 75% instead of 65. $5 entries for 2v2 S&D tournament. I did see that a couple of you guys did go over there to check it out and whatnot. Appreciate you guys. Every little bit of support is amazing. Being able to interact with these other groups and whatnot. And definitely let me know if people do act weird and whatnot, because I find out behind the scenes stuff quite often because of the position I'm in, and it's kind of disappointing when I hear about it. So I usually, when I do find out, I try to advise people to stay away and whatnot. And I won't name names because it's not really something I should put on blast. It's something that people find out for their own. Same thing with their impression of Ghost Nation and whatnot. Oh, that was yesterday? I thought it was an all-week thing. Fire in ice. Exactly. Oh, darn. Oh, so the ladies' night was yesterday. That's probably what it was. But I do appreciate everybody that stopped by the stream today. It wasn't necessarily a bang out for, Cracked. They definitely were putting up a fight. And I think the result we saw today is a result of, team chem. That's the one thing that we've been seeing with like half the shit. Yeah, my battery's too low for that shit. That's what we've been noticing here for lowers. The teams that are winning are the people that have, years of experience together compared to people that have just started playing together this season. So, I feel like, honestly, if these teams played together for years, it would not be the way it's going. You would see a constant back and forth between the teams. And, even with the teams that have experience, man, like, they've been compy as hell. Like, there's been a couple free O's but it's not like they were like instant 3-0s. You know what I mean? Like they were close ass games. So like it's just that little bit of edge, that little bit more trust in teammates, that little bit more chem that has been the defining factor. And all it takes is more practice, more dedication. And honestly, I still think to this day now, like up to date, that anybody can win lowers and have good place seating. Like I think people are gonna be surprised once the finals come around. I'm not gonna lie to you. And especially since I believe BO7 is at
Piece of garbage.
I'm gonna call garbage in
That's all
gen.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna say, what you say, boy? Call me garbage? You're breathtaking, buddy. Just give you a kiss around the cheek and not the ones on your face. Whoop whoop. But anyways, I'm gonna close out this stream. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Love and support. Always appreciate it. I know I say it every single stream and it's kind of repetitive. But I mean, I do mean it when I say it. I do joke around. I mean, maybe sometimes I come off as being a little bit serious and whatnot. But really, at the end of the day, this is all for entertainment purposes. And if you guys are having a good time, I'm having a good time. And there's nothing wrong with you guys voicing your your concerns with me and whatnot. Just you don't have to put it in gen. You really don't. At the end of the day, if there's something personal, it could be discussed in DMs. Because if we're going to talk about professionalism and everything, putting everything on blast in gen is not the way to do it. It really isn't. So if there's concerns, feel free to talk to me. I'm not a unreasonable guy. I'm really not. I don't hate people. That's like the dumbest thing to do. I don't like cutting off connections. I really don't. At the end of the day, we're all in this earth for a limited time. And, if we're able to talk through things, cool. If we're not, then part ways. It is what it is. No hard feelings. But I appreciate everybody that stopped by the stream. I did love watching the game tonight. It was definitely action-packed. It did go in favor of Kracked Academy. But, I mean, the Phantom still put up a fight. It wasn't exactly a DoorDash. So I appreciate everybody. And Monday, Tuesday up. We could do something on Friday if you're done. Yeah, we could probably do something on Friday. I don't see why not. Yeah, I'm off this upcoming Friday anyways because I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off for the birthday. Yeah, because I put that in advance, baby. But anyways, hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hope to see you all in the next stream, which would be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe it's Prodigy versus No Fear, so stay tuned. We'll see a whole different No Fear team. Not really whole different, but, I mean, hopefully, they're locked in and ready to go. But anyways, hope you all have a wonderful night. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye! Let me switch scenes, mother trucker dude.